and 2 and 8 make 10. So I'm going to be doing 10 scenes in my top 10 Star Wars scenes videos. Why wouldn't I do 10, you might be asking? I don't know, I just wanted a stupid intro. I need that for school. Where did I throw it? Anyway guys, today we're going to be doing top 10 Star Wars scenes. Let's go, let's do this. It's probably going to be a very generic list. Okay, number 10 is the Mandalorian Season 2 final scene. This scene is badass. Luke just goes full ham on everyone. Unfortunately, I've not seen the full Mandalorian Season 2 Episode 8 episode. I got spoiled on this scene, and I haven't seen the full episode yet, but I already know this is just a really good scene. And okay, the sequel haters are probably going to be in love with the scene just because they are the ones who wanted Luke to be an absolute badass and kill First Order, and so I guess they get what they want here in this scene. And Luke is just so badass, just getting everyone absolutely destroyed, and this is just so awesome. Once X-Wing comes in, it's just absolute havoc. If I had not gotten spoiled of the scene, it would have been great to watch, but whatever. The binary sunset scene. What can I say? This is just an awesome scene to come back when you've seen the later movies. Just imagining all the stuff that Luke gets up to. This feels like the beginning of his journey. He's looking off into the destiny, and seriously, man, I mean, I know this is kind of a lame kind of choice for number 9. I know a lot of people are going to disagree with me, but in my opinion, there's a lot of foreshadowing to what Luke is going to get up to in the next 2 movies, because way back when this film came out, it was the first ever Star Wars movie, so there was nothing after this. Like, this is the beginning of like the first movie. You had no clue what was gonna happen, how Luke's life was gonna turn out, and they had many adventures he was going to have. And at number 8 is the Star Wars Rogue One, A Star Wars Story, Vader scene. This scene is absolutely insane. If Vader didn't have any scenes before this would have been so cool. Having that lightsaber turn on and all the rebels just freak out. It is still really cool, but I think it would be a bit higher if this was the first time Vader appeared in the movie, but it is still so cool. Like, seriously, the music is just absolutely on point in the scene. It's probably one of the best music. It's probably the best music in the movie. It's just full terror. Like, they know they're gonna die with this big lightsaber. They get smashed up against the ceiling. Like, their faces, it's just full horror. It doesn't last for that long, which is a good thing. It wouldn't have worked if it went on for too long, of course, like any scene. But it's just quick and really satisfying. It's definitely the best scene in Rogue One. Like, seriously, if you don't have this on your top 10, you're not human to me. Okay, just kidding. You're a human to me, guys. Okay, I'm sorry, I'm not. And number 7 is a scene from Star Wars Rebels. Now, Star Wars Rebels is not the best show. I have not seen that much episodes of Star Wars Rebels, but I do know that it's a bit kiddie and it's not the best. Some of the characters aren't really that fun to watch. But Twilight of the Apprentice, I have watched this episode. It has been a long time since I watched the episode. But if there's a Star Wars Rebels episode I would watch, it is this one, because there's so much good moments with Maul, Ahsoka, Kanan, he gets blinded in this episode, Vader, and of course the Vader and Ahsoka fight is so good, and that's what we're talking about. The realization when Ahsoka realizes that Vader is Anakin, just the shock on her face, and you can see kind of Anakin's face underneath the Vader mask. It doesn't really match up with episode 6 because he kind of looks normal. To be honest, he kind of just looks like he has his normal face underneath the mask. But it doesn't really matter because it's just so cool to see his cracked mask and Ahsoka realize it. And after that, she doesn't really want to hurt Anakin or Vader anymore. She's kind of just trying to defend herself. And what the fuck is this? Oh yeah, Ezra revisited this scene in another episode when he was like time traveling or something. There's time travel in Star Wars. When did this happen? The Last Jedi is a very controversial movie. A lot of people don't like how Luke's character was handled, and personally, I don't think he was handled perfectly, but I still agree that it was better than him just training Rey and then going off and killing a bunch of stormtroopers and First Order, like walkers. I mean, he could have had a cool arc of trying to accept failure. But if I'm not getting into that. I do, however, love this last scene of the Last Jedi when he goes off and faces all the Star Destroyers on his own. He could have done it in person, but in my opinion, it was really smart how it was handled. He can project himself across the galaxy. That is such a cool move to do. And then his death for the twin sons was absolutely revolutionary. I love this scene. It just builds up, and it is so cool. I love it, to be honest. Okay, I've been really wanted to gush about the scene for a long time. Number 5 is the Star Wars: The Clone Wars Season 7, the Rex and Ahsoka emotional scene. Rex actually cries in the scene, which is just heartbreaking. Rex knows what's inside his brother's head because he thought he had that mindset once. And just when Ahsoka takes off Rex's mask, it's really emotional. It's just kind of sad to see how far these characters have come in the Clone Wars. And now everything's going wrong. I'm actually just so excited to talk about the scene because I was originally just going to talk about scenes from the movies, but a lot of scenes that there are a few scenes from the TV shows that are really good. Like this scene, for example, it is just awesome. This is the best scene from all the Clone Wars. It just gets it completely right. It is awesome. Number 4 is the high ground. Oh yeah, man, high ground. This is the last moment with Anakin's legs before he gets them chopped off. I guess kind of he gets them chopped off in this scene. The scene is so sad. Just seeing Anakin's body burn up and getting on fire, and Obi-Wan just looking at him. Just Obi-Wan doesn't want to do this to his friend, but he knows this, he has to. He can't let Anakin go. He can't let this monster just go and rule the galaxy. Well, or maybe he's letting him live. I don't know. But it's just so sad seeing the pain in Anakin's face and the rage. He is so angry, and this is when he really forms and he really turns into Darth Vader. Hello there. Yeah, number 3 is hello there. I don't care. This is one of the best scenes in all of Star Wars. The best scene in Episode 3. I don't care. It's a great meme that I will love forever. Okay, guys, I don't care. Moving on. There really isn't that much to talk about in this scene. And number 2 is I am your father. Yeah, let's go. One of the best reveals in cinema history, and of course Star Wars history. I mean, there's no other reveal, man. This is just everyone knows this is at some point. If you're gonna ask someone who doesn't have never watched a Star Wars movie who is Luke's father, they're most likely gonna say Darth Vader because it's probably been spoiled for them. It's just so well known at this point. But whatever. You know what's really sad? Because I watched this movie at like a really young age, so I don't remember my first reactions while watching this scene. It's so annoying. I remember watching it, but I don't remember my reactions watching it. I don't know what I thought about watching it, and that's like half of the enjoyment sometimes. And number 1 is Vader's redemption. I cannot state how well this scene is done. Okay, like if you watch episode 1 to 6, this scene has been building up since episode 1, and you finally get the payoff. You finally get the scene. This scene is just so excruciating. You see Vader's torn face, his son or his master, and he finally picks his son and overthrows the Emperor down the reactor shaft. And Luke afterwards, he's like, "Oh yeah, I'm stuck faking it. Yeah." Seriously, man. Like after Luke gets shocked by lightning, he doesn't even have any reactions. Like, he's stop shocking me now. I mean, seriously, like, it didn't. Maybe he has like a young body, so it doesn't really affect him as much. But whatever. Maybe with faking, maybe the Emperor's lightning isn't strong at all, and he was just like faking it just so he can turn his son back to the light side. Though it actually really worked. That actually would be like a really good plan, Luke. Good job. But anyway, this is such a good scene, and don't really need to say why. Oh my god, someone do this video, please smash the like button. Please smash the like button, guys. Okay, I want to get to 30 subscribers for the end of the year, please. I think we're on like 20 right now, so it'd be great to get like another 10 this year. I don't know if it'll happen, but I want to aim high and aim realistic at the same time. So please do subscribe for more top 10 videos like this, and more Star Wars videos like this, and more videos that you could enjoy. Like, I don't know, games.